This week's video, the one you're watching now, will be on YouTube. Next week's video will be on Patreon. Sometimes it like won't roll back on a hill, like it feels like the brakes are sticking.
Yeah, yeah.
When I turn the truck off and turn it back on again, it doesn't, it's not stuck anymore. Yeah. And you can kind of smell it, it migrates from wheel to wheel. Like sometimes it's the rear passenger wheel, sometimes it's the rear driver wheel.
At this speed, is this good enough for you?
Yeah.
Right. No, that's all normal.
That's normal?
That's drive line noise,
all right,
yeah.
forget it.
Yeah. But I'm gonna get on them hard, is that okay?
Yeah, you can get on them hard, but it's not. That's not when I feel it.
Yeah, but that gives you, that's the ultimate test.
Oh, okay.
For whether or not we've got a rubbing issue for real. Oh no, that's fine. That's all drive line. That vibration?
Yeah,
That's the front axle. That's just the front axle.
Oh, okay.
If it's like grinding, we'll pull a wheel and look at it because visual will tell us everything we need to know.
Okay.
But I bet you it's fine.
This spirited man is working on a Sunday. A Sunday away from his wife and toddler. A Sunday on which his wife and toddler deserve him. He is not working for money. He's working to help, to be of service. Let's just pull off these wheels to make sure the new brakes are okay.
You're fine.
I should be doing something.
You're good.
All right.
You're doing your job.
All right, good. That's what I want to
You're doing what
hear.
you're best at.
So you're my same age, so I can't use the like, well, I'm an old guy.
When's your birthday again? March?
Yeah, I mean, I'm
March
a little
what?
older than you,
March
right?
what?
22nd.
Dude, those are really hot. And that was, we drove it 20 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, it does look weird. Look at the back here.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it from the front. Yeah, they're done.
What the f? They were like new.
Huh. Yeah, let's call your guy.
Okay, this typically happens when a piston in the caliper sticks and doesn't fully
fully
retract.
yep.
I'll pull the pads out and see if any of the pistons are stuck. Alright, so you have the whole thing off.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let me see these.
So
okay, so these have 4,000 miles on them. They
Toast.
shouldn't look anything like that.
That is near metal to metal, and the other side is metal to metal.
Brake pads are supposed to look like this. Our brake pads look like this. They should last 20 to 60,000 miles, but our brake pads look like this after only about 4,000 miles.
I've never seen one of these in real life, but I've always wanted to.
F40. That ain't Alan's F40. Alan can't afford no F40. That's some other guy. He's helping out. Somehow, Alan paid for lunch. On this particular Sunday, Revival Cycles, yes, this is a motorcycle shop, was the last American service outpost before our 1,500-mile adventure down the spine of Mexico.
The website said they had them, man.
Okay, so we're on to our fourth auto store.
And auto parts stores in the entire city.
It was at the other AutoZone on Wayne Kennett.
William Kennan.
William Kennan Road. There's two.
It was a Sunday. No mechanics shops open in Austin on a Sunday.
Sun is now setting. Started at about noon.
But Alan opened his for us. A tremendous solid, saving us, hopefully, from having to find an extra night's lodging and ground transportation whilst we waited who knows how long for some other shop to maybe fix it.
Say oh no. Please don't say oh no. Please don't.
You gotta go back to the park.
Come on, no!
It's gonna be easy.
Not to mention the security of functioning brakes for the long drive down Mexico. Remote, mountainous Mexico, with the lady and the boy. But why the hell did the brake pistons seize? They're brand new, for God's sake. Brake booster, brand new. Alan is an artist. But art is not a handicraft. It is the transmission of feeling the artist has experienced. Alan builds motorcycles that transmit feelings that he has experienced. The music maker tells us that the act of self-expression isn't really about you. Self-expression is not about you. What the hell does that mean? I don't know what it means, but I think I know what it means.
He's calling the master.
Alan called a master. Maybe you remember him. He builds the finest Land Cruisers in the world. He transmits feeling. Jonathan Ward knew what was wrong. The push rod that comes out of the brake booster and goes into the brake master cylinder was 2 millimeters too proud, as Alan put it. The too long push rod meant that my brakes had been just a little bit engaged for about 4,000 miles, causing excessive heat, melting the cylinder seals, and jamming the pistons. They probably would have failed catastrophically somewhere in the Mexican desert. Alan adjusted the push rod 2 millimeters, and the brakes work perfectly to this day. Attuned choice by attuned choice, your entire life is a form of self-expression. Ultimately, the act of self-expression isn't really about you. Maybe Alan's self-expression, his mechanical brilliance, birthed his generosity. Or maybe his generosity birthed his mechanical brilliance. Either way, that Sunday, he likely saved my family.
This is one of those how am I ever going to repay him moments. 4 people like totally put themselves out for me today to get us on the road. And man, I have to be a more generous person. On this week's Patreon-only video.
The reason for this build, for building this $2,500 GoPro, is not a reason at all. It's irrational. It's emotional. This spirited man wants a camera he can like again.